well-worn bookshelf filled with too many books. Pictures are around the home as any home would. It's winter. There's an open fire escape window letting in all of the snow from the blizzard outside. It's been open for a while and has been littering the place with snow. The apartment is showing signs of a hurried exit. Some disarray, but it's home. Rowan busts through the door with Charlie. Charlie is soaked to the bone, dressed in pajamas, and is swaddled in a winter coat.
Come on, Charlie, we're here. We're here.
Rowan hurries Charlie in and places him on the couch.
Fuck, we need to get you warmed up.
Where are we?
It's home.
Rowan feels Charlie's face.
Fuck, you're so cold.
Rowan runs into the bedroom. Charlie looks around the room, unfamiliar with his surroundings. Rowan comes back with a change of clothes.
Let's change you into this.
Rowan gets Charlie up from the couch and begins helping him undress.
What are you doing?
Just let me help.
Do you have some place that can change?
Yeah, just use the bedroom.
Charlie shoots a polite smile and retreats to the other room. Rowan notices the window and goes to it. He begins trying to shut it.
God damn it.
The window won't shut. A gust of wind pushes even more snow inside.
Shit!
Rowan manages to get it shut. He needs to give himself a second to cool down. Rowan grabs a towel and starts trying to clean up the snow.
Do you need anything?
No.
Charlie walks in. He's dressed in pajama pants, a t-shirt, and a thin hoodie. Rowan comes up and hugs him. It's more intimate than Charlie expected.
You have me so fucking worried.
I'm okay.
I need to make you some tea.
You don't have to.
Just let me do it.
Who are you?
What?
How do
I know what you said. What do you mean?
How do you know me?
What the hell are you talking about?
I don't know who you are.
Of course you know that.
I know I don't. I really don't.
You're still in shock. Damn it.
No, I'm not. I don't remember.
Rowan starts checking on Charlie for signs to confirm it. Charlie pushes him off. Rowan ignores him.
What's my name? What's my name?
Look, I really don't know who you are.
Can you tell me your name? Fuck.
Why don't I know that?
It could be shock.
Why don't I know my name?
I don't know. I'm thinking.
Oh my god.
Hey, it's okay. Look at me. You're gonna be alright. What do you remember?
Just that it was cold, and I was in water, and I couldn't see what was going on. It felt like my skin was on fire, and then that's when someone grabbed me.
You don't remember anything before that?
No.
Nothing? What day it is? What city this is?
No.
Okay.
I'm trying. I'm really trying. Everything's just black. I remember that guy pulling me out of the water, and then you driving me.
Can you tell me anything about yourself? Childhood pets? Your mom's name?
No! I don't know. God, I don't know anything. Why am I like this?
I don't know. This doesn't happen to people. Maybe it's something like
What?
It's you lost all your memories. Not just the recent stuff, but all of it. That doesn't happen. It's not something that just happens to people. It only happens in movies.
How did this happen? I
We're
don't
gonna
know.
figure this out, okay? We're gonna figure this out.
How?
I can think of something. You don't even know who you are, do you?
You said it was my home.
Our home.
What?
Damn it.
What are you talking about?
This is our home. We've had it for a while.
Are we roommates?
We're together.
Oh. So we're a couple?
Yeah.
How long have we been together?
5 years. Nothing?
No.
Okay.
Tea kettle goes off. Rowan gets up to fix the tea.
What's your name?
My name's Rowan. Anything?
No.
So you really don't remember?
Just the water and the car ride and, well, now I guess. You okay?
Yeah. I'm fine. Sorry.
I need to know this stuff.
It's not your fault. I just hate hearing you say it.
Like what?
Like you don't know me. Alright, hit me. What do you want to know?
When did we meet?
Back in college. I was a junior, you were a freshman. I threw this party to
What did I major in?
archaeology and classical humanities.
And you're a doctor, so pre-med, right?
Yeah. And biology. Yeah. we met at this party. I threw a send off for a friend of mine that was going to study abroad for a year.
Was it fun?
Yeah, it was. Some asshole bumped into you when you spilled your entire drink on me. You should have seen the look on your face. You were mortified. You just kept saying sorry over and over again.
Charlie heads to the kitchen and sits down.
And I grabbed you and I told you that everything was all good. And the thing is, I looked at you and lost my train of thought. I couldn't mutter a single thing because I could have sworn for just a moment. Time froze and all there was you and I.
Rowan serves him a cup of tea.
Then I said hi. You smiled and said hi back.
And then what?
We partied.
And then?
I'm not telling you that part. It's weird.
Why is it weird?
Because you spent the night with me.
Oh.
See? Weird.
No, it's not.
You just met me.
Not really though. I'm with you. I guess I need to know that. Only makes sense.
Later. We'll talk about it all later.
Didn't take me for the sleep on the first date kind of guy.
It's a pretty conservative mindset.
Is it?
Very. How old do you think you are?
I don't know.
Shit, I didn't mean it like that.
Oh, I get what you mean. I'm funny.
I'm 24.
And you?
27.
Can you tell me what happened at the party?
No. What about a glass of wine, maybe?
But
No. I'll show you something else. Hold on.
Rowan heads over to the bookshelf. He notices a leather grimoire that looks ancient and out of place. He closes it and puts it back on the shelf. He pulls out a scrapbook, something clearly handmade.
why do we have so many books?
They're yours.
They can't all be.
They are for the most part.
I must read a lot.
Always.
Didn't realize I was such a dork. What?
That's my nickname for you.
Really?
Rowan sets the scrapbook down on the coffee table.
Yeah. Don't worry. You're still really cute, though.
It's been less than an hour and you're already calling me cute.
Sit down.
Charlie sits down next to Rowan.
Did I remember that?
I don't know. Hope so. You started making this after we were together for 8 months, I think. You basically just started printing out every picture we had of us and putting it in here. If you could staple or glue it in, went in here.
Is this going to help?
Maybe. You just gotta know that this might end up being a longer process than you want it to be. Memories are tricky. They might come back all at once or in fragments. Or not at all.
Well, we might as well start trying.
Rowan opens up the book. They look around for a bit.
Where am I?
Here.
Why don't I remember this?
Because this is the first time you've seen yourself.
Oh God.
Hey, look at me. It's tough, but we're gonna get through it, alright?
I'm scared.
I know. I'm here. Forever and always.
But what if I'm different?
Then you're different.
Won't you end up hating me?
Never.
Okay.
Let's get back to looking at this, okay?
Okay.
This is us on spring break. At this point, I was already in med school, but I came back to visit. It was a lot of fun.
What all did we do?
Beaches, concerts, way too many drunk nights in a row. But I think my favorite moment was just us walking along the beach at night.
Yeah?
There's just something beautiful about it. Seeing the moonlight bounce off the waves, and we just talk all night long.
That sounds nice.
It was. So you have this whole thing organized with tabs. Just go to a tab and you'll see what we're doing.
And I made this thing because
For my birthday, actually.
when's your birthday?
August 23rd.
Oh, when's my birthday? What's my birthday?
It's...
Wait, do you not know my birthday? I can't believe you don't know my fucking birthday.
I have an awful memory, okay?
I have it worse. Sorry.
Well, at least we know your sense of humor is intact.
That's a good thing.
Only sometimes. Shit, you must be hungry. Hell, I'm hungry. I need to get some food. Do you want anything? Right. I'll just grab us some food and you sit here. Look through the book some more. Just get used to it. Do what you gotta do. take a bath. Whatever. Don't leave the house. I have to show you around.
Because I would just get lost?
Yeah.
What are you getting?
I'll just hope around your favorite. Or at least I'm hoping it's still your favorite. Need anything else?
No. I don't think so.
Great. I'm probably going to be an hour or two. Don't go anywhere.
I'm not going anywhere.
I know. I just...
It's okay. I'll be okay. Go.
Alright. I'll see you soon, okay?
Yeah. Hey, wait. I have a question.
Yeah? What is it?
Well, it's a weird one.
I'm a doctor. I'm sure I've heard you here.
That's not what I... Well, where am I sleeping?
Oh.
I was just wondering.
It's okay. I think I'm just going to be sleeping on the couch.
No, I don't want to do that to you. That's not fair. You shouldn't have to... I mean, is that what you want?
I'm fine wherever.
Are you sure?
It's not like I'm going anywhere. If you need to, take some time.
Okay. Hey, one more thing. If there's something about us you haven't told me yet, you tell me, right?
I try my best to tell you everything I can.
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
What?
I think it's best if you just save it for when I get back. You know?
I can take it.
Okay. I fished this out of the sink. You have to head to work, and that's when... Well, here.
Rowan hands Charlie a ring.
What is this?
It's an engagement ring.
Wow.
Yeah. Look, I know it's a lot, so you don't have to do anything about it right now.
Is this whole thing in the scrapbook?
Yeah, it is.
Then I'll save that section for when you get back.
Sounds good.
Can't believe you don't remember my damn birthday.
Either. So we can call it even. Shit, I didn't mean it like that. It just came out.
No, that's fine.
Okay. I'll see you later then.
Wait,
Rowan, who's been ready to leave this whole time, turns back around.
sorry.
No, it's okay. What's up?
What are you buying?
I'll surprise you.
Oh, is that how this is going to work now?
Guess half the fun is just you figuring out what you like all over again.
Or you could just, tell me.
I'll keep you in suspense.
How would I end up with a monster like you?
Bye, dork.
Bye.
There's a slightly awkward distance between the two of them as Rowan gives him a hug. Charlie plays with the ring for a bit before setting it down on the couch and begins exploring the apartment. Charlie looks at the bookshelf and pulls out book after book to see what the covers are before stopping to pull out an old leather-bound grimoire. It looks vastly different from the rest. He notices how different it is right away. Charlie picks it out and studies the cover. No name on it, just a decagram. It's calling to him and he can't find out why. He's about to open it when someone knocks sharply on the window. Charlie gets startled and puts the book back after he found it.
Hey, Charlie, you let me in?
What are you doing?
Is that a joke? Come on, I'm freezing my balls off out here.
Charlie opens the window. Spencer climbs in wearing comfy house clothes and carrying a bottle of wine.
I thought he'd never leave.
Spencer places a hand on Charlie's hip, pulling him in. Spencer goes in for a kiss. Charlie moves him off.
What the fuck are you doing?
What's wrong? You okay? Shit, look, I get it, but we already
What
talked
the
about-
hell are you doing in my home?
What are you talking about?
I don't know who you are. Get out.
Cute, you're real fucking cute.
Spencer walks to the kitchen and reaches into the cabinet. He pulls out 2 glasses.
Can't believe you're still living with him. You said you'd break it off. That was 3 months ago.
What do you mean?
I'm tired of hopping through the fire escape window every time I come over.
No, you...
I'm tired of making sure Rowan's gone before I get here. I want you so bad it hurts.
I don't know who you are.
What are you talking about?
I don't remember you. At all. Why are you here? What are you doing
What
here?
happened? Are you okay?
Who are you?
I'm your neighbor. Been upstairs for years. We're together
No, I'm with Rowan.
and with me.
What?
What happened to you?
There was an accident. I fell in the lake at Central Park. That's what Rowan told me.
Jesus Christ, when did this happen? Are you okay?
I just got back.
Oh, Jesus, fuck. Do you need me to get you anything?
No. I'm all right. Rowan's grabbing stuff. Look, I have amnesia. Apparently.
What?
We found out when we got back.
worry about? You can't remember anything.
Rowan's taking care of me.
Fucking Christ. Come on, we're leaving.
No,
Why not?
because I feel fine, okay?
You are fine. You're sick.
Rowan's a doctor.
That doesn't mean shit. Grab a coat.
I just met you.
We've known each other for months. I'm your best friend.
I'm fine. If I feel bad, I'll let you know and we'll leave.
Fuck, alright.
Thanks. Rowan will probably take me for a checkup.
Rowan, I guess he's been...
Telling me about it.
So you don't remember anything?
No. Not even my own word.
What happened?
I don't know. Rowan brought me back in his car. He told me I was in an accident. I got saved by somebody and he found Rowan's number on me. Don't even know how I wound up in Central Park.
God damn it, that's why you weren't answering. I should have known something was wrong. We were supposed to go to the museum and you didn't answer me.
No, it's not your fault. Rowan didn't even know.
Don't compare him to me.
Sorry. How long have we been?
6 months.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's your name?
Spencer. Spencer Hayes.
Well, it's nice to re-meet you. I'm Charlie. Charlie,
It's awesome. Like, y'all, you want some wine?
sure. Don't know if I'll like it, though.
You love it. I'll grab you a glass. You want any snacks?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Spencer looks in the fridge.
Jeez. No wonder you needed to go. I was nothing in here.
Oh, really?
Spencer brings over the wine glasses.
Well, here's to empty stomachs.
Spencer cleans his glass against Charlie's.
Hey, Spencer,
Yeah?
tell me more about me.
What do you want to know?
Anything, really.
Don't know where to start.
Okay. Why were you at a museum?
Well, it's where you work.
Oh, so I am a dork.
Rowan call you that?
Yeah, it's a pretty cute nickname.
I never liked him calling you that.
Why not?
It's like he never appreciates that side.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, Rowan likes to think he can fix you, but you can't fix people who aren't broken in the first place. You were just the way you are, and I've always liked you because of that. You're not as fragile as he thinks you are.
My brain thinks otherwise.
You'll remember everything, I'm sure. It's probably just one thing, and that's all you need.
I hope you're right. It's just weird. Learning I'm with Rowan, and then,
Finding out you're with me?
yeah,
What can I do to make that better?
I don't know. Tell me how we met.
Sure thing. It was a cold September day, right before autumn came into full swing. I was going to meet a friend of mine at the Botanical Garden, but they were late. And the Botanical Garden is the most absolutely beautiful place in any season of the year. My favorite time of year will always be autumn.
Why not?
Because there's just something about the fire that lights up in trees as the leaves change color. So much beauty in the final hurrah of living things before they stow away for the winter. I don't know why you were there at the gardens, but you were. You were walking the opposite of me on one path by the Bronx River, and there was this moment when our eyes met, and I saw this fire in you that paled the world. Then I introduced myself.
What happened next?
We just talked for hours. I told you some of the history of the place. I don't know if I was even looking at the world anymore. I could only look at you.
Why am I with Rowan and not you?
It's a hard-hitting question.
I want to know about who I was.
I think it's because you were with him first. Sometimes you think the first thing's the best thing you have because it's the only thing you know.
What does that make you?
I don't know what I am.
I wish I could give you an answer.
You'll be able to someday. Let's get back to the regular old questions. Sound good?
Okay. What do I do for work?
You're an assistant curator. You specialize in Greek mythology.
Yes, I don't anymore.
It's bound to come back at some point.
Yeah. Hopefully.
How is Rowan helping you with this?
What do you mean?
The memory stuff.
Oh, I was just going to go through this.
He shows the photo album.
And that's it?
We just got home. I don't know what else he has planned.
try, I don't know, a game, maybe?
Didn't know they had party games for amnesiacs.
Alright, so how about this? I'll tell you one of the myths you told me about. We'll see if it rings any bells. Sound good?
Sure. Well, why not?
Right. There once was a man named Orpheus.
The lights begin to shift. We are no longer in the real world. We are in a world of magic and myth and gods among man. Rowan enters dressed as a shepherd carrying a puppet, Orpheus.
Orpheus had a voice like no other man. He was the son of Calliope, a muse, and Apollo, the god of light and poetry, who gave him the lyre to use. With just the pluck of a string, he could make the rocks breathe, the oceans sing, and the forests sway. A single verse of his had both the gods and man at his mercy. Tales of this man spread throughout the land and fell in the ears of a shy young girl named Eurydice.
Rowan makes the puppet Eurydice pop up from behind the couch and hands her to Charlie. No one but the audience can actually see these puppets, except for Spencer maybe.
She traveled far and wide to meet the man who inspired the birds to sing. She heard him playing out in a clearing in the woods nearby and hid behind a cluster of rocks to catch a glimpse of him. Eurydice saw that the gods and creatures along unheard tales were there, all listening to Orpheus sing. He spotted her out among the trees, and at that very instant that their eyes met, Cupid's arrow struck. The lovers spent the summer together and were soon married. They would not live happily ever after.
Of course that's the case.
No such thing as a happy ending.
And what happens next?
Just ask.
The fantasy turns into nightmare.
The newlyweds took a honeymoon stroll. The sun began to fade into the horizon and the shadows grew. The pair walked through the woods telling each other tales that they had heard about the stars above.
The lights shift to reveal a forest. Maybe branches drop down.
God of bees had smiled on Eurydice.
Rowan, as shepherd, looms with puppet Aristaeus.
Aristaeus, the god of shepherds.
Yes! The god devised a plan to make Eurydice his and hid in the bushes waiting for them.
Rowan hides with Aristaeus behind the couch.
Seeing them coming, he leapt from his shrine.
Rowan leaps out.
And then they ran.
Orpheus grabbed her hand.
They ran as fast as they could.
There was nothing they could do.
They were running from a god.
He buzzed from the excitement of the chase.
Through the dark.
Through the weeds.
Through the thorns.
And Eurydice fell, slipping from his grasp.
She was scared.
Confused.
Running to her side.
He looked at her feet.
Her bleeding feet.
And the viper's nest that lay nearby.
Struck dead by the blow.
Left its mark on her.
2 marks.
2 stabs. Eurydice took ill.
The magic is fading. The lights are shifting back to normal. Rowan is disappearing with his puppet. The trance is broken. The story is ending.
Aristaeus cursed his luck and slipped away.
Rowan vanishes via the bedroom.
Into the night.
At Eurydice died.
Into the night.
She became property of the god of death.
I remember.
You remember.
Spencer takes the puppets and slips them behind the couch.
See, you can remember. It's possible.
I'll be able to remember everything. I'll be able to remember you.
Keys jangle in the door. Keys miss. Keys drop. Keys try again.
Shit, fuck.
Spencer runs to the window. Charlie helps him out. Spencer looks at Charlie before he goes.
March 21st.
What?
Your birthday.
Spencer kisses Charlie on the cheek.
My birthday.
Charlie shuts the window. Spencer runs off. The door opens.
Hey, I'm home.
Hi.
Missed you.
It's only been like an hour.
No,
I'm worried.
yeah.
Rowan goes up to Charlie and gives him a kiss on the cheek. Rowan notices the wine glasses.
Well, looks like you had fun.
Oh, yeah. I really like this wine.
No, you do.
Another one of those things I didn't know.
Couldn't keep waiting for me.
Charlie notices Rowan noticed the now empty second wine glass.
Well, it's what happens when you take so long.
Sassy. But did you have to drink my wine too?
It was getting warm.
It's a red.
What? It was getting warm.
All right. me out when we moved here to New York. We were living out of some shitty apartment in Brooklyn with 2 other guys.
Sounds crowded.
Oh, it was the worst. But it was ours. A room of our own in a completely new city. I needed a break from doing whatever the hell hospital made interns like me do. Probably cysts and abscesses. So I swung by the museum. They had you down in the archives. You showed me around the place and started spouting off the most obscure fun facts I've ever heard. You're such an overachiever.
Hell, I know.
Yes, you are. You like being on top.
Oh. Do I now?
Do not twist my words like that. Keep your head out the gutter.
Charlie drinks some more wine.
Where's your ring?
Oh, God, sorry. I left it on the table. I was looking at it.
Charlie runs off to grab it. It's buried in a couch. He puts it on. He stops.
What is it?
Nothing.
It's not nothing. What is it?
I said it's nothing. Just leave it alone.
Oh, is it the ring? I'm sorry. I was just looking at it and I
Tossed it.
No, I didn't toss
That's
it.
exactly what you did. You lost it in the couch.
I wasn't ready to put it on yet.
What?
I just need time to think.
About what? About what?
What we were like.
I knew it was too much for you to handle.
No, I can handle it fine. I just need.
Just what?
I need time. You said I could have time.
So I am sleeping on the couch.
That's not what I meant.
What did you mean then?
I don't know. I just need to think. That's all.
This is why I didn't want to tell you about it.
Stop treating me like I'm fragile.
Where did you get that from?
I think I deserve to know about my life. Just because I don't remember anything doesn't mean I'm not entitled to that information. I'm sorry about the ring. It was an accident.
Charlie starts heading to the bedroom.
Hey, I'm sorry. Please, come back to the table.
I'm not that hungry.
Hey, stop. I'm sorry. I love you, okay?
Charlie ignores him. Rowan whips Charlie around.
I said I'm sorry, okay? Please, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Just let me think. I need to think.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean. I can't lose you again. I just can't.
I'm right here.
You don't get it.
Then tell me.
It wasn't an accident. Today, it wasn't an accident.
What's that supposed to mean? I fell in. How is that not?
You killed yourself. I mean, you tried.
What?
I gotta call that break. Do you know how fucking weird it is to get a call from someone you don't know talking about your boyfriend? He told me he stopped you from
Trying to drown myself?
You didn't even know it. You just said you were going to get some groceries and you just fucking left. You left me.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
You left me alone.
I didn't do that.
Exactly.
Why did I do what I did?
Who fucking know, right? 1 second we're happy, and I was being told that you tried to drown yourself. I had to get that call. I wasn't there. Some stranger had to block you out. I couldn't save you.
But there has to be a reason.
No, there isn't. There's no reason. Yes, you had depression. Yes, you tried to kill yourself before, but that was years ago. We moved past that, or at least I thought we did. Until today.
Why didn't you tell me this?
Because I thought maybe it wouldn't matter. That we can move past it.
Move past it?
I
How?
don't know. I just wanted to give you a shot. I wanted to give you time. I wanted you to love me.
So you decided to keep it from me?
No. I was going to tell you this. I didn't know when would be the best time.
It's my life, Rowan. Don't you think I would have liked to have known that?
How? How could I tell you that?
I don't know, but you could have tried.
I didn't want to. I didn't want to try.
Why not?
Because I was scared you would think you did it because of me.
Why would I think that?
I don't know.
Why would I think that?
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. Did I change?
No. It was me. It was my fault.
Was it? Did you still love me?
I do. I love you so much. So much, okay? Nothing will be able to change that. You're you. You're here. You're here, and that's all that matters.
But what if I don't remember?
Then we start over. We just try this. We try this. That's all we can do.
And if it doesn't work?
Don't say that.
Well, it has to be said at some point. Well, what if I'm different? What if I'm not your Charlie?
Don't say that. It's going to work. It's going to fucking work. I need to go.
Rowan,
please, it's freezing out here. Charlie, let me help, please.
Charlie lets Spencer in.
Hey, what's wrong?
It's not fine.
No, you're not. Did he hit you?
No! Why would you say that?
Shit, Charlie.
What?
He would hit you. A lot.
What? I know. No, not him. He wouldn't.
You don't even know him.
I don't even know you.
Why else do you think you were leaving him?
I wasn't leaving him. He proposed to me.
I'm sorry, what?
We're engaged.
No, that never happened.
I have a ring. You see?
No, you don't understand. You never had a ring, okay? Not ever, not once. I don't even know where that came from.
Maybe I took it off.
Fuck, Charlie, you don't understand, do you? He's lying to you about everything.
Why would he do that?
Because you were leaving him. For me.
Silence. Spencer changes entirely. He's no longer Spencer. He drops the act.
Fuck this. I'm showing you everything.
What are you doing?
I'm going to tell you the truth. You need the fucking truth.
Spencer pulls the leather book off the shelf.
Sit down.
No!
Spencer magically forces Charlie to sit down. Charlie does so without free will.
And so continues the sad tale of Orpheus and Eurydice.
The lights are shifting. This time Charlie notices.
What's going on? Stop it!
The puppets come back. Spencer's tone this time around is completely different. He's not taking Charlie on an adventure. He's forcing him into it.
After the death of his beloved wife, Orpheus could not sing nor tune his lyre.
Spencer, please stop!
All he could do was think of Eurydice, who lived with Hades, the god of death, and Persephone, his wife, and peace as a shade of her former self. But peace wasn't enough for Orpheus. No, that boy wanted the girl all to himself. He had a crazy idea, something no man had ever tried. To go down to the realm of Hades, the underworld. But he needed help from his father,
Apollo.
whose snake had stricken the girl deceased. The god of light spoke to the god of death to let his son be welcomed in to strike up a deal. Orpheus approached the gates of the dead and saw Eurydice there just beyond. But what could he offer them?
His voice.
That's right. He sang. He sang for sadness.
He sang of his grief.
He sang the most beautiful song the world would never hear.
Persephone's heart wept for the young boy. Hades cried, but he would not lose his soul.
Persephone begged him to strike the deal. Hades could not help but hear the boy's song and promised him the girl of his dreams back.
But there was a catch. Orpheus could not look back. He could not see Eurydice until he was back in Apollo's life. Why does this matter? Why are you telling me this?
Forget it. Orpheus leapt with joy upon hearing that Eurydice could be back. He began his journey upwards with Eurydice behind him in tow. Orpheus grinned as he saw the earth's light.
So the mouth of the cave was now in their sight. Eurydice grinned, but Orpheus could not see.
He could not. And that was the curse. He wanted to see her face in the sun.
Her hair glistened,
Her eyes sparkled.
her laying in bed,
Her alabaster skin.
her simply being. As he got outside, he turned back. But there was the catch that Orpheus forgot. It was her that needed to be in the light. He saw that she had not stepped foot outside, and all she could let out was one last cry before she slipped back into the darkness as if she were not there to begin with. The gate shut closed, and he let out a shriek, a cry of anguish the gods heard from above.
The lights darken. There's no one there. A single spot isolates Charlie from the rest of the world.
But Eurydice heard. She heard his cries. She couldn't do anything to see him, to be with him, to hold him, to love him. Hades walked up and welcomed her back in. No soul leaves the underworld of Hades, he said. I wish that this were the case of you, but don't worry, he said. He'll be here soon. Eurydice smiled and walked back in, past water, the dog, and the dead, to her rest. And that was the last of Eurydice, and soon to be the last of Orpheus.
The lights don't shift all the way back to normality. The colors are still there. Something's still off. The puppets aren't leaving. The world is falling apart.
You remember?
Remember? What? What am I supposed to remember?
Spencer scrambles through the book.
Oh, no, that should have worked. You remember the rest.
Why can I only remember that? Tell me another one. Another minute.
No, I'm not doing that.
What the fuck is going on? How did I know that?
It's not fucking translation.
What the hell just happened?
It'll make sense, I promise. Just come with me and it'll all be okay.
No, I'm not coming with you. Not all of that. Whatever the fuck that was.
A spell.
Oh, sure. Great, a spell.
Yes, Charlie, yes, a spell. A real fucking spell, and it was supposed to fucking work. This is fucking useless.
Spencer throws the book. Charlie picks it up. Spencer goes to grab himself a drink.
What is it?
Nothing to you can't read it. You want anything? Actually, you know what? I'll get you the hard stuff. You'll need it.
What language is this in?
Dead people can't read that book.
What?
Yeah, it's a real funny story, actually. Well, not really. Well, you're not dead, but you are.
What is that supposed to mean?
Drink up.
Charlie does so.
Name's Hades. Nice to meet you. You're undead.
The door opens. It's Rowan.
Here he is, the man of the hour. Hello, Rowan. How you doing?
Rowan grabs a knife.
Usual choice of weapon, I see.
Charlie, run.
Charlie, run.
Rowan, what the fuck is going on? Who is this guy?
Doesn't matter, just fucking run.
Rowan, run!
Rowan charges at Spencer.
Rowan, no, stop!
Rowan stabs Spencer multiple times. It doesn't do anything.
Great, I like this shirt. Oh my god.
Fuck!
Spencer gets into a struggle with Rowan. He drops the knife. Spencer picks it up and stabs Rowan wildly.
No! No, stop! 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 Fuck, no, please stop it!
Spencer stops stabbing.
Alright, if you say so.
Spencer walks to Charlie.
What the fuck is happening?
It's like I said.
No! What is happening? Let it stop, please!
Hey, Charlie. It's all going to be okay. Just listen to my voice.
Spencer tries to comfort Charlie.
Get the fuck away from me! You killed him! You killed him!
I had to. Do you understand? He was going to let you get away after this. He was going to kill you next.
No! He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that!
Did you notice how much he freaked out when you dropped the ring in the couch? Did you notice just how much he lost control of himself right there? If you think that was bad, you have no idea what the man is capable of. You know, he's killed you before.
What?
The lights shift again.
What are you talking about?
Spencer goes over to the book and picks it up again.
There's a lot you don't remember. A lot he doesn't want you to remember. Yadnamad Zodo Nuren Musang.
What does that mean?
Now just hold on. It takes a couple seconds.
The lights shift even more. Rowan gasps for breath and gets up. Rowan and Charlie move almost as if guided by strings or against their will. Charlie goes to the bedroom. Spencer sits off to the side. Rowan exits the apartment. Rowan re-enters with a date outfit, still showing the wounds from before. He's bleeding profusely. Lights shift to an abnormal normality. It's a flashback. Rowan re-enters the apartment.
Hey, so I got the tickets to that show on Broadway you were wanting to... Charlie? Hey! I got the tickets from that show you were wanting to see. Charlie!
Yeah.
I got the ticket.
Charlie comes out holding a couple notebooks and a stack of paper. Spencer places the spell book on top of the stack. They don't notice Spencer. Charlie's in a rush.
Hey, do you know where my keys are? I've been trying to find them for a while now. Oh, you look nice. Have an interview?
No.
You look great. Sam called. He wants me to drop by his place with the book to go over the text. I finally figured out what language this is in.
This place.
Yeah, he's wanting me to go over how to interpret the code that this is
Over.
What?
Nothing.
What is it?
I said it's nothing.
Rowan begins getting undressed.
Tell me.
I bought the tickets.
For what? Oh, Rowan, you didn't need to do that.
I wanted to, alright? Thought it'd be something nice we could do.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. I'm so sorry. We could exchange them.
Just go. You like him more than me anyways.
Oh, it's not like that. I'm working.
You're there every night.
And every night I come back.
Yeah, because that's proof.
You know what I mean. Do you even know how important this is for me? This book it's completely different from anything that I've ever seen before. This is a leather-bound papyrus document alluding to contact and collaboration between religious organizations that shouldn't have even known about each other. If we could
You're not spending any time with me. I feel like I'm just some fucking side piece.
This is not a side piece.
Oh yeah? Then why are you always there with me?
Because of this.
Charlie shows the book.
What the fuck is wrong with you? You don't even know the night I had planned for you, and you're ditching it all to go fuck your boss.
Rowan grabs Charlie.
I love you, alright? Why can't you do the same for me?
I do.
Then say it. Then say it.
Why do I have to say it? You know I love you.
Say it.
Rowan grabs Charlie's face.
Okay, I love you. I love you.
Charlie kisses Rowan.
You're such a fucking liar.
Hey, I love you. I do. I really do. You're the
Shut the
best
fuck
thing.
up!
Rowan tosses Charlie up against a wall. Charlie tries to duck away from Rowan into the bedroom. He grabs Charlie and pulls him back out into the living room and tosses him over the couch. Charlie hits himself on the table.
God, what is wrong with you? I do all this for you, and the least you can do is...
Charlie hits him. It hurt. Rowan punches Charlie. Charlie tries to crawl away, but Rowan grabs him by his legs and pulls him back. He flips him over. He starts choking.
You are mine. I love you. I love you. Can you say that for me?
Charlie struggles some more.
Can you say that for me?
Rowan slams Charlie against the floor.
Say it!
Charlie nods. Rowan lets up. Charlie uses the chance to attack Rowan and get him off. Rowan is hurt. Charlie runs to the front door. Rowan follows and grips Charlie by his shirt, pulling him back. Rowan grabs a knife off of the counter and stabs him. He stabs him over and over and over and over again.
Say it! Say it! Say it! Say it! Say it!
Rowan notices Charlie isn't moving.
Charlie? Charlie! Charlie, no! Oh, God, no, shit. Fuck!
Rowan runs over to the phone. He picks it up and begins to dial. He stops and puts the phone down. Rowan sits on the couch and gives himself a moment.
Fuck!
Rowan takes another look at Charlie's body.
Fuck!
Rowan goes over to Charlie's body and kisses him. The leather book begins rustling and opens up. It's glowing. It opens up to a section of the book. Rowan notices. He reads the entry. Rowan reads some of it and brings it over to the kitchen.
Fucking bullshit.
Rowan knocks the book off the counter. An unearthly growl shakes the apartment. Rowan picks the book off of the floor with more care. He flips back to the page he was on and studies it. He grabs chalk out of the drawer, a bowl, and picks up the knife again. He places the bowl and knife on the counter.
Okay.
He draws a circle around Charlie, then two lines connecting the circle to the wall, and then draws a door on the wall. He scribbles symbols and words in between the two lines connecting the door. He takes the bowl and cuts his own hand. He lets the blood out into the bowl. He uses this to draw a large symbol on the door and then draws a doorknob. He goes over and gathers some of Charlie's blood and uses it to draw lines from the body to the door. Rowan knocks on the door 3 times.
I command the sun to set in the east, for the river to change its noble course.
Lights flicker and begin to change color. There's electricity in the air and a wind that picks up. The door frame begins to glow.
I command the return of the deceased. You desire the hearth and not the hearse.
The book flips pages in the wind. The door is now emanating light. The sounds of the great beyond make their way into this home. There are crackles and moans and things falling off shelves.
I command the dead into this home and corpse.
The door flips open and lets out a wail. The dead begin to overwhelm the place with their sounds and spirits. The door peers into the great beyond.
I command thee to return to the source. Your Orpheus commands it.
The door slams shut. Everything flips back to normality. Silence. Charlie revives and screams. It's painful to be reborn in the world.
Oh my God. Charlie!
Rowan rushes over to Charlie and hugs him.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Who are you?
What?
Who are you? What are you doing? Get off of me!
Charlie, it's me. It's Rowan.
I don't know who you are. What am I doing here? What happened?
Charlie looks at the blood around him.
What are you doing to me? Why am I bleeding?
I'm your boyfriend. This is our home.
No, stay away from me.
Charlie makes a run for it, this time to the fire escape window. Rowan slams him into a wall. He takes the knife that he had and is about to stab Charlie again when...
This isn't how it happened.
Rowan slumps to the floor, dead again. Things flip back to how they were before the spell.
Not this time.
What?
Well, the first time. He's done this many times.
How many?
Does it matter?
How many times?
8 times.
Fuck!
I'm sorry, but
That motherfucker killed me 8 times?
Charlie kicks Rowan's corpse.
7.
What?
But wait, you managed to get away that time. You must have figured out what Rowan had done and he killed yourself.
How could you let this happen to me?
I didn't know this could happen to anyone.
Any more?
Well, yeah, you're not the first to be brought back. I mean, not in the long run. I thought the book was gone, destroyed. I had been tracking that book until it was lost in the burning of Rome. No one used it after that. There wasn't any way for me to find it. Should have known it would have been to end up in some museum archive somewhere, like where you found it. I should have been more careful.
You're a god, and you couldn't even notice someone stole from you.
I have a lot of souls to take care of.
That's an excuse.
Okay, I know it's not, but I'm sorry that he did this to you. You don't deserve that to happen to you. No one does. But I have the book now, and it won't ever happen to someone again.
Why do people let him even do this?
If I had that answer, I'd tell you. All I know is that we have myths and legends for a reason. Pass them down from generation to generation, hoping that the people long after we're gone will learn from our mistakes. Rowan made the same mistake that Orpheus made. He thought he could play God and bring back the dead. What he didn't know is that humans need death. It's the only thing that gives you life.
Is that right?
Well, without death, there is no living. Death is what makes humans feel alive. You party, you fuck, you gorge, you explore, you discover. You do all these things just so that one day you can be surrounded by those you love and know that you lived your best life. What Rowan did to you, it was all for himself. He wasn't even thinking about you. Just like Orpheus didn't even care about Eurydice. She was happy there, and then she wasn't. He did that. He made heaven hell by giving her the hope of life instead of the peace of death. I am ashamed that he did this to you, but you're okay now. That's all that matters. So are you ready?
For what?
Won't you come back?
Oh, fuck you.
Charlie.
That's not fair. You know it's not fair.
I know it's not fair, but I will not upset the natural order like that. You should be dead.
I'm alive now, aren't I?
Yes, but
Sirens are heard in the distance.
the neighbors must have heard the commotion.
What if I make a trade?
What?
His soul for mine. You do whatever you want with him and let me go.
Who the fuck do you think you are?
Rowan and the book. Package deal.
Siren might show up in the window of the apartment.
You know, I've never let somebody go.
I could be the first. You care about me, don't you? Or were the past 6 months a lie too?
Don't do that.
Ooh. Was he real? Spencer?
Spencer Hayes, 89, was born August 14th, 19...
That's not what I meant, and you know it.
Okay, it was a lie at first. Only at first.
Do we have a deal or not?
Charlie holds out his hand.
You mean it a lot. To me. I hope you know it.
Spencer shakes Charlie's hand.
I wish I remembered. I really do.
I can fix that if you like.
No.
No?
I don't want to remember what he did to me.
So be it.
Good.
You know, you're special, kid. First soul to escape the underworld. You're the first proof humanity's ever had of the dead coming back to life.
I'll be back. Will you be there when it happens?
Yes.
Cross your heart, hope to die?
I swear on the sticks.
I'm glad to be there.
For your tent.
Must be a record.
For a human, at least.
I'll see you on the other side.
Bye, Charlie.
Spencer puts a hand on Rowan. Rowan wakes up. The chalk-lined door opens up again. The wind picks up. The souls from the other side begin to howl. The room rustles.
All right. Let's have some fun, shall we?
No. Fuck, get away from me!
Oh, no, buddy boy. You're mine.